Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making a updated Trigger Fist map tier list. And I have nothing more to say, so without further ado, let's just jump straight into the tier list. Starting off with Canals, I think it's an A tier. I always have a good time on this map every time I play it. Um, the map is the map is one of the biggest maps in the game, but the layout is also very open. So it's not really a meat grinder, which makes this map a little more unique in that aspect because most maps in Trigger Fist, if not all of them, are just absolute meat grinders. Um, or just definitive meat grinders. Um, but yeah, Canals is just a really good map. It's well suited for pretty much every single game mode in the game. Um, the spawns I would say are the best in the game as well because of this map's size. Uh, yeah, the spawns are really good, and I have nothing more to say about Canals. It's just a good map all the way around. Case is up next, and it's a B tier. It's a solid map. The layout is pretty good, I would say. It's it's a bit of a meat grinder with the middle section of the map because of the middle section of the map being really small. And also that's where most of the fighting is going to happen. So yeah, but the spawns are also pretty. No, the spawns are decent, but they just flip so frequently. It's kind of like bridge in a way. Um, but not to the same extent. But the spawn flips are not as bad as the spawn flips as bridge. Uh, but yeah. This is probably a top three map for King the Hill in the entire game. Sacred Goat and TDM are not too bad as well. Free for all. Well, I'm pretty sure I've only played one match of free for all on this map. So so I don't really have an opinion on free for all caves. But yeah, this map's just solid. It's one of my favorite maps in the game because it's set in a bunch of caves. Who doesn't like caves, especially in shooter games? I I know I really like them. Um, but next up we got Bridge, and I would say Bridge has fallen from S to the top of A tier. Um, I don't know. The more I play it, the more frustrated I get with the spawns. The spawns are atrocious. I mean, I've always thought they were atrocious, but now I think they're a lot. But now I think they're a lot more atrocious. The spawns flip so frequently. Like I said like I said when talking about caves, and the spawns in general suck on this map. They just suck. The spawns are so whack. But aside from the abysmal spawns, this map is really fun to play. If you if you want to if you want to get some high kill games, then I highly recommend you play Bridge or maybe Village. Because those are the two ultimate meat grinders of this game. Bridge is really small, obviously. You've guys seen it in you guys seen me play this map in a bunch, if not all of my videos. Um, uh, so you guys already know how small this map is, but the layout is also pretty cluttered. So it's just a blatant meat grinder of a map. Uh, and like I said, if you want to go for a kill game, I would highly recommend Bridge or Village. In fact, I think my best game, or in other words, my highest kill game in Trigger Fist was on King the Hill Bridge. And yeah, that out. Yeah, I have nothing more to say about Brage. It's just a blatant beat grinder of a map. But Market is up next, and I will admit I was too harsh on this map before. I think it's a C tier, at the top of C tier. I will admit I was a bit too harsh on this map in my previous map tier list. And although I don't think it's as bad anymore, I still stand by my criticisms of this map. Um, Map is way too cluttered, which depending on which kind of person you are, can be a good or a bad thing. I personally really like meat grinders in shooter games, uh, especially in COD. But even I will admit that this map is just a bit too cluttered because of its size. This map is really big, but but the layout is also very cluttered. So cluttered big maps are I really do not like. Um. Because if they're cluttered and they're also big, there's gonna be a lot of you're gonna have to. I really don't know what I'm saying anymore. My goodness, I'm garbling up my speech so much. And I'm also stuttering so much. Oh my goodness, I gotta get it together. Um, but yeah, Market is just it's not as bad as I thought. This map is cluttered. Like I said, which depending on which kind of person you are, can be a good or bad thing. I really like cluttered maps. I really like cluttered maps. Cluttered maps are just absolute meat grinders. But even I can admit that this map is a bit too cluttered. Um, this map's, but it's also big, which I guess is why the map being so cluttered is a bad thing, at least to me. Um, but King the Hill is really, really fun on this map. Oh my goodness. I oh my goodness. I've been playing King the Hill on Market so much, off screen and in some of my videos. And my goodness, it's just so fun. It's just something about it that makes King the Hill so fun on this map. Sacred Goat is also not too bad. I don't think I've ever played TDM a single time on this map, nor Free for All. Um, I can imagine they're bad because this map is not really that good. Even if I was being too harsh on it in the past. But next up we got sub base, and it's an S tier. It's our first S tier in this updated tier list. Um, I still think it's the best map in the game. Um, it suits every game mode in the game. Um, the layout is super neat. I would say this map has uh mm, mm, I think the layout is definitely. I think this map has definitely a top 3 best layout in the entire game of all maps in the game. Um, I really don't have much to say about this map because it's just amazing. It's just amazing. You guys see me play it a billion times in my videos. You guys probably know how freaking sacred goated this map is. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that really made sense, but I really don't have much to say about this map. Moving on to Village, it's also an S tier. This is the smallest map in the game, at least to the eye test, but uh, the map is also pretty cluttered, but not to the extent as Market. because the map size is because the map is very small, while market is pretty damn large. Um, King the Hill, King the Hill, and Sacred Girl are really fun on this map. TM's also fun. Free for all. Again, I never played free for all on this map, so I have no opinion on it. But yeah, Village. It's just an S tier map. Um, I really don't have much to say about it. Rail Yard, D. Automatic D tier. Oh my goodness, automatic D. You know what? Hold on. Rail Yard. I'm gonna color this red. Rail Yard. This map is so bad that it's worse than a D or F tier. It just sucks. This map is just atrocious. It has a very similar problem to Market where the the map is cluttered, but it's also so gigantic. Oh my goodness. There are so many there's just so much set pieces that just block your shots. The spawns are atrocious. I just never have fun on this map. King the Hill's not fun. Sacred Goat is definitely not fun. Um, Team Deathmatch I could imagine is also not fun because this map is just not fun to play on in general. Free for all, probably the same thing as TDM. It's just not fun. This map just sucks. It is definitively the worst map in the game. And the last map we've got is Rooftops. I'm gonna put it in C tier because it's big. I think it's the biggest map in the game actually. Uh, maybe I think this map might be the biggest map in the game. Um, but yeah, I don't really have much to say about it. It can be a meat grinder with the building in the middle of the map. Um, that building specifically is the meat grinder, but everything else about this map, it's just it's just a big map, decent layout. King of the Hill can be fun. Sacred Girl, not so much. Yeah, not so much. Um, King of the Hill's not really that fun either on this map. Now I'm thinking about it. Um, I can imagine free for all. I even though I never played free for all on this map before. Um, I can imagine free for all is fun on this map due to this map's gigantic size. And and I can also imagine TDM is also good for rooftops. But but that's the end of my updated Triggerfist map tier list. If you guys enjoyed it, like and subscribe. I have nothing more to say, so I'll